It's time to go green and competitive once again. So hey, what's up YouTube? This is Spade here, and now it's time for my second round battle for the TheKillerNacho's Monocolor tournament, and it's against ZephyrExe. The link to his channel will be in the description, so if you feel like it, check him out. And as you can see, I have a new layout, and yes, it's kinda simple cause I'm not pro with Sony Vegas, but I just decided to test it out cause many YouTubers do it and it's pretty cool. I just hope that it still looks cool now that I uploaded it to YouTube. But let's begin the match. Green versus purple. I lead off with my Bronzong, and my opponent leads with Glitchcore, and I know that Taunt is coming, so I go into my Politoed, and this one is actually a scarfed one. But anyways, he switches on my Ice Beam into Ambipom, and he gets frozen, which totally sucks for him, but that's the game. So I switch back to Bronzong, and I just set up my Stealth Rock, and he doesn't feel like towing out, so that's pretty good for me. And now I just finished off with a Gyro Ball, and down goes Ambipom. I'm off to a pretty good start. And now he goes to Wheezing, and like a retard I switch into my T-Tar and I get my Tyranitar burned, which totally sucks ass. And then there's going to be a little stall war here between my T-Tar and my opponent's Wheezing. As much he walls me, I can wall him. So I just go for Thunder Wave here, and I'm just going to speed up this a little bit. Basically what happens here is that I just go for Crunch, he goes for Thunderbolt, and yeah, stall war. So finally we're both down to the red health, so right after these afterturn effects I go for Crunch, but the Wheezing doesn't go down and he's able to take me down with the Thunderbolt. But thanks to the Sandstorm, the Wheezing also goes down, so we have a double knockout, so that's pretty cool. And now he goes into Gengar, and I go back to my Politoed, and because I am Scarfed, so I am able to outspeed it, and I go for Psychic. And my Politoed is on a rampage here, and I get a crit. Like that freeze hacks already wasn't enough, so I'm able to take down the Gengar with a single hit. And now he goes into Espeon, and I really thought that this would be a sub commander, but it's a trigger, so he makes a great play and totally ruins my Cradily. And now he goes for Signal Beam, but thanks to the Sandstorm it doesn't do anything to my Cradily, and I just go for Toxic cause my Cradily is pretty much useless to me now. So thanks to the Synchronize I get poisoned too, but that really doesn't matter. So now I predict a switch and I stay in and go for another Toxic, but his final Pokemon is a Crobat, so that kinda sucks. So now I have to switch, and he makes a good play here and goes for Nasty Plot, which totally sucks cause I thought that Bronzong would be able to wall this thing, but he has Heat Wave. But I'm pretty sure I am able to take one Heat Wave, and I do with 16 hit points, so I go for Gyro Ball and I take the Crobat down. I even got a crit there again, but this time I don't think that it really matters. So now he goes into Glitchcore and finishes me off with U-turn, and he goes back to Espeon, who takes really nice damage from the Stealth Rocks and the Sandstorm, and after the leftovers from Poison, so that's pretty cool. So I just go to Cradily to wear this Espeon down while he goes for Signal Beam. I just Seed Bomb, and since Espeon doesn't have that great defense, it takes great damage from my seed bomb. Now after the poison damage, he is able to take my Cradily down. But again, the Sandstorm is able to take down his Espeon, so now we have a second double knockout, so it's pretty cool. And now his last Pokemon is Gliscor, and I bring out my Politoed and I go for Ice Beam, and because I'm scarfed, I will outspeed and win. So that's the game. And my last Pokemon were Roserade and Breloom. It was a good game, ZephyrExe, but one of us has to fall, so now I advance to the third round. And cause there was some really bad hacks on the game, and cause I've been watching too much hockey last week, I decided to do a little replay section for the video, and so I can talk about the controversy there was in this match. The first bad hacks I got was with my Politoed when I froze his Ambipom, which was gay, but I think I would have countered it anyways with my Bronzong or Breloom, which I didn't even use. Next, my Politoed got a crit with Psychic on his Gengar, but after the match I did some damage calculation and I most likely would have survived one T-Fall,
unless he
cause I have some HP EVs on this Politoed, and he kinda would have been forced to stay in because of the Stealth Rocks, and I did have a Scarfed Roserade as well to revenge kill it, so yeah. And then I got a crit with Bronzong's Gyro Ball, but the Crobat had already taken damage from the Stealth Rocks, Sandstorm and the Life Orb, so I say that crit was useless, and if it would have survived it would have been like in negative 5 HP, so the Sandstorm would have taken care of it. So that's all for today, folks. Leave comments about the somewhat new style and layout. I don't know if I'll be using it in my future videos, cause I just wanted to try it out, you know. So see you guys next time, and Spade is out. Peace.